last night we had Father Mark really talking about the fullness of this, basing it on Handel's Messiah and his love of that peace. I find I have to reflect on this gospel reading and on this day over and over again. And I often find this time of year where it talks about on earth peace among those whom he favors. I find it in the ordinary things. Just yesterday I was in Kroger, and this woman and I we were there and we're looking for heavy cream because we wanted to make something, and neither one of us could find it. And I'm looking at her and I'm going, "Are you looking for the cream?" And she goes, "Yes." I said, "I think there's some over here, up there." And I couldn't reach it. It was way back. And she looked at me and she goes, "I think I'm maybe a little bit taller than you." So she goes and she tries to get it. She can't get it either. So she dumps all her stuff in my arms. And then she climbs up and gets two down. And in that moment, it was like, oh my gosh, this was one of those moments. Total strangers come together with a common purpose. And it was just a brief encounter. And it was gone. And it was just being in the goodness of the moment. And that's what I noticed in the grocery store all day yesterday when I was going through. Everybody there was being very courteous to one another. I mean, it's been a while. Would say things to one another. You think about it. People haven't been engaging. They go into the grocery store, they get their stuff, they get out because nobody wants to hang there too long with the germs. And people were wearing their Santa hats. And it was like, oh man, this is Christmas. This is Christmas. Right here, right now, in the midst of these people. Because in this moment, the spirit of Christmas is here. That glory of God is shining in through and all of these people. The love of God is triumphing over everything. And in those moments, we have peace within us. In those moments, we're connected and we find that commonality of being God's people because we have chosen God. We have chosen to follow this baby that came into the world, this small child that is greater than anything that ever was. This child is God. And we get to be part of that. And it is amazing. It is amazing in each and every one of you. I know all of you. I've seen the work you have done in this last few weeks with our family promise and just all the pieces of getting Christmas together and decorating and undecorating and this is what it's about. This is what it's about. We carry that love that came to us at Christmas. We shine that glory of God out before us as we go, each and every day. And in those times when we struggle, and you all saw me struggling earlier, this is a hard time of the year for me. This is the time of year my husband died. And he died, and I was in church on Christmas, and then I left to get away to grieve. But it still comes up, and it comes up for lots of people, and it's okay. It is okay. Because in those moments, that's a gift of being with people who just love you through it. And that's what happens. We love one another through everything. Even our bad moods and our quirks. And we love one another through all the chaos in the world. Because this is what we hold on to. This community, one another, our love of God. And that is truly glorious.